Hello, hello. Good evening, everyone, for another Noob review of Samurai Champloo, where I dive into the series and give you my opinion of what's going down, the showdown, the rundown of this anime, which is turning out to be very entertaining, has depth and humor. So I highly recommend this watch, and I can't wait till the end because then I'll let you guys know like who my favorite character is, Momo. But yeah, so I watched 3 episodes, 13, 14, and 15 earlier, so we can talk about those. And yes, I'm just excited to get into it. Also, yeah, it's like almost once we know 15, we'll be halfway done. So very, very cool. We're all halfway done. All right, well, I'm going to say hi to Zax. Don't steal my gimmick. You are teaching me how to do the gimmick. So, yeah. And being late gives me time to watch episode 15. That's sweet. Very awesome. And Big Ship, good to see you. More shampoo. Gotta get that washing. Yes, there's only well, technically there's 2 seasons, like the last 4, I think, or the second season, 3 or 4, so but you have it in a complete disc set, so there's 3 discs. A total of 26 episodes. So yeah, we'll be 13 through 15. So hopefully, hey Jacob, I hope you enjoyed the episodes. I'm so happy that you're kind of like along the mat watch with me. Kind of can laugh at my idiocy. Oh, so yeah, what I've been doing is all of the episodes are titled, but when I'm watching them, I come up with my own little humorous title for the episode of what I stick out. So I chose 13 as Pirating Past. Dun, dun, dun. So it begins with a boat, and the boat is burning. It looks like it had been crashed into. There's like they're raiding it, and then he sticks a bomb in the guy's mouth and then leaves, and it blows up. Bad guy. Very bad guy, right? And then it cuts to the trio walking in the forest. You have Mugen in the lead, then Jean, and Fu is like sitting down, crouching. She's like, I can't walk anymore. Like, you guys have made us lost. Like, why'd you make us do a detour in the forest? And Mugen's like, quit your yapping. Like, total attitude. Like, you're just an idiot. So I know where we're at. We're by the sea. I can smell it. And that's like a hint of like, how does he know what the ocean smells like, right? It was like a certain aroma. So and he's like, it's just up there. So she just beelines, runs and she sees the ocean, the sea, and she's running around like giddy and splashing in the water. And he's like, I thought she was tired, I thought her legs hurt. So yeah, and happens there's a girl crouched down, like just sitting on the beach, and she sees the group and she's like, starts get up, starts over, it's you, I can't believe it's you, like, Mugen. And it's like, what? She knows Mugen. So she starts crying. She's like, I thought you were dead. I thought we lost you, blah, blah, blah. And Fu's like, what's going on? What's up here? Like, you're another woman. What's going on? So, yeah. So, and then the guy, there's like the baddie guy that you saw at the beginning of the episode. I'm sorry, my connection is kind of bad, so I apologize with that. He comes up and he knows Mugen. And so he's like, I can't believe you're alive. We thought were dead. It's like, I can't believe they just expected him dead. And they're like, oh, well, you know him. And they're like, yeah, we grew up together. And I can't believe, you know, um, you guys aren't aware of his past. he has a past. And they're like, "You want to join us for a thing, uh, a job?" Yeah, that's what he says. "You want to join us for a job?" He's like, "I'm not doing that anymore." He's like, "What are you doing?" "Being a protector." And he laughs. He's like, "Ha ha ha ha. You were known to be a killer. You guys don't know how many um bodies Mugen has killed, right?" So we get the lowdown about Mugen's past. He lets it out that he was born on an island, and the island held all the criminals. All the criminals were sent there like a penal colony. "Hi, Cinevere. Good to see you." It's a great, great series. It has been hot minute. Yeah, so it's just me rambling on about the episodes. We're doing episode 13 right now. So yeah, it turns out, let's see. Yeah, so he grew up on the island with the other two. I'm gonna call her girl and bro, because that's what the girl says. He's my brother, but not like by blood. So they grew up on this island, and it was what they said, it was a living hell. So, yes, that is amazing to be there. They, come across a abandoned town, and there's, like, supposed to be people there, and Mugen's looking for a boat to get across because 'cause they're trying to get to Nagasaki. That's where, the lead of The Man That Smells Like Sunflowers is at, and, Gene's like, "What's going on?" And he's like, "Where's all the people?" And he's, like, very alert, and he sees that there's a bunch of, like, crows and everything over by the shrine temple, and so he investigates on his own, and he lets her know that, like, somebody had offed everybody, and, I don't remember who it was, so, and they're trying to get Mugen to do a job. He's like, "It's gold." It's from the government, though, so it's like a trading thing that they're trying to do from the government to steal, and he's like, "I got an inside man, and you can do it for me." He's like, "Nah, I gave it up," and somehow they ended up on a cliff, and they rode horses as, like, a bet on whoever gets, like, further enough down. It doesn't make any sense, and I feel bad about the horses because 'cause I'm pretty sure they died. It was a cliff right into the ocean, so, I call PETA after that. So, let's see where we're at. So he loses the bet, Mugen does. So he takes the pirating job and, let's see here. And he leaves Finn and Jin at the abandoned, town, and, you find out, like, the job is a trap because, the girl comes running up crying like, "Oh my gosh, you guys have to help Mugen. He's in danger," all this other stuff, and so the plan was that Bro was gonna sneak in a barrel, and Mugen would pirate the ship and ram into them, and that happened successfully. That was what happened. But what he didn't realize is he got double crossed by Bro, and ultimately put on the burning ship that's about to, right? And so the group, Fu, Jean, and the girl make it to the dock in time to see the boat blow up. What happens? Like, and then end of episode, part one of Misguided Miscreants, which I dubbed Pirating Past. So, what happens to Mugen? We don't know. We have to wait for the next episode, which is episode 14. All right. I don't know why my nose is running, but it's running. I had the sniffles. Um, yeah. Oh, well, hello, words. Hi, Leon. Thank you for coming by, saying hi, coming and seeing us. Yes. I did the 3 episodes earlier today. I love how I extended my time. I was like, if I move it from Sunday to Monday, perfect. I'll have enough time to get this done. And somehow I find excuses and end up having to watch it last minute. So that's what happened. All right. So we get to Misguided Miscreants Part 2. And I titled it Subterfuge. Subterfuge, which is a big word, guys. Mugen is double crossed. He has been double crossed in the first episode, and he's left to die on the ship. And now everybody is all upset, and the ladies are crying because they saw the ship blow up. And Gina's like, "Calm down." Jean tells the lady, like, "Calm down." Um, he's a little bit miffed too because he wanted to kill Mugen himself. And this punk bro took that from him. He is angry, right? So, what you have is that cuts of that, and then also cuts of Mugen under the sea. Yes, where he's doing the music, that long music montage. Could have had a montage. So, yeah, so had a montage of his past, like when he was talking to the girl, him being double crossed before by bro, and just like all these things, and he's like gonna die. Like bro is like sinking. Like there's no way he can get out of it at all. So the girls are on the beach just upset. They haven't left. But Jean has been lured by the girl. She wants help to freezing. You guys are funny. So she wants him to take care of her bro. She wants freedom. Like she's tired of like his double crossing ways, right? Um, so he's convinced to help her take him out, and she's like, I know where he's gonna be. So let's go. So they go up, apparently to the shrine, I think, right? Could be. Could be. Um, so what's going on here? Yeah, she wants her brother dead. Gone. She had mentioned that to Mugen where she had wanted to be free and she wanted to run away with him. Run away with me. That a whole spiel. So yeah, he finds bro in the cabin, and what happened is the double crosser. Hold on. Hey Blair, good to see you. Hope you're having a good night. Good Monday. Monday fun day. I have a character that I like the most. Yeah, I do. And I'm gonna wait until the end of my review, and I'll do a little thing about that character and why I feel like I relate to it and like it the most. So yes. But for right now it's Momo. Momo. We don't know what Momo is except for it's a flying squirrel. But he, definitely comes in and saves the day for our girl Fu. And so she's like, so back up. Bro had side intel, right? With this ship, the government ship that had money on it. And so him and the guy teamed up and buried the chest, right? In this uh, cave. And he's like, you only me and you only know about it. So cool, right? So and apparently had been sneaking and being like, you can take my sister, like kind of like if you help me along with this deal, you can have her. So whatever. He's like, that's a bonus. So yeah, they're at the shrine and she meets up and goes into a little cabin shack where bro's like, yeah, I got the guy for you. And so Gene and him face off, and of course, little fight, little tiff, because Gene is so um, skilled. He's very skillful, and kills me. He's like, "He was mine. I'm mad at you. You took his kill from me." Like these two want to fight. Like that's their deal. They want to help Fu, and then they want to fight. That's what's going on. Uh okay. That's good to know. So that happens, and he's like, bro's on. He's like, oh, looks like I had been fooled like you. It was whoosh, just the splatter, nice cut line. Yeah. So, um, Gene was like, wait, I'm intelligent. I know what this means. And so he opens the door, and these two little lovebirds had escaped, and it turns out like she had been using them all to get what she wanted, which was the money and to escape, run away. So I mean, was she the real baddie is what I want to know. Was she just in her hoping, oh no, internet, in her hopes of escaping, that she was willing to do what she did, or was she evil, maniacal laugh girl? Uh, so Mugen also has been found. Turns out a fishing boat had lured in a net, and the net had Mugen, and he's like, "Oh," to the face. Turns out she was dead. In my back. For some reason, my Pixel love it. It was rough. It was rough. But yeah, I feel bad, guys. We'll see. I will, you guys will let me know. You're sweet. Hello, Zombie Box. Good to see you. Can you hear and see me? Because my internet just went out. I just made it through 2 episodes where I viewed Samurai Champloo 13 and 14. Yay, I'm back. Lovett Ever After is back. So, loud and clear. Too loud. Too clear. Clear and present danger. Okay. So, we are on the last episode for this night. So, hopefully we make it without any more incidences. So this one is titled Bogus Booty. Bogus Booty. And I just counted counterfeiting counterfeits. So dumb. Very, very dumb. So they're making their way. It's a little montage again. They're making their way to Nagasaki, and they go over, their travels, where they've been. And they end up in Old Capital, is where they're going to be at, right? And then it cuts to some bad ninjas running through the forest. And there's a guy ahead of them like, oh, I gotta get out of the way. I gotta get out. So there's something that he did or he has that they want, or they want to kill him. Who knows? So they're fast. Like, that's why I did that motion, because it was kind of funny to me. And then he ends up throwing something into the stream that he's by, and then you don't know what happens to him. It just cuts to them fishing, which is only Gene fishing, and he's staring at this water, like the fish are looking at him like, huh. And Fu and Mugen are eating the fish, like the fish that they caught. She's like, just give up, Gene. I got the food here. Like, and then so they're making fun of him and stuff. And bro jumps in the water and he's like diving around like a porpoise. I don't know why, but he ends up coming up with a bag of money. He was like, he wanted to own that water, make it his biatch, right? So he comes up, he's like, throws the bag down. He's like, I didn't catch a fish, but I did catch something else. And so they're like, we're rich, like, let's go. They're so happy about this. They're just like, all the food. Hello, Grumpy. Hi, good to see you. Hope you're having a good night. Rock and Stone. So, so we get to, them, and they make it to Old Capital. And, like, Fu is, like, so fat. Like, apparently she ate her weight, or 2 or 3 of her weights in food. She's just wobbling around everywhere. And the guys ditch her to go to the brothel district, and the guards didn't want her around because she was too fat. They're like, no, we don't want your kind around here. So she goes off to like the hill and sulks, and little Momo is there to comfort her and stuff. It's pretty funny. And so the guys go to the brothel, and they're like, they throw the money at them. They're like, oh yeah, come on in. We'll give you all the good stuff. All of our finest women. Finest, right? They're like, oh yes. Gene and Mugen are like, oh, awesome, right? So they go to the showroom, and the ladies are showing their faces, and it's just not attractive at all. And they're like, ugh. And then there's the one pretty girl that puts her face up, and so the guys kind of like fight over her, and Mugen wins. And so Mugen is like in the mood. She's attractive. He's been bored hanging out with Fu and her ramblings. So they go up to the room, and it cuts to a scene where it's the bad ninjas. The bad ninjas are meeting together with the head bad boss, right? And he's like, how do they come across this money? Our counterfeiting operation. yada, yada, yada. We must have a mole. And then, whoosh, the door opens, right? And enter in the guy that was running at the beginning of the episode. His face is all beat up to a pulp, right? They're like, we found him. He was running, and we don't know what he had on us, but we're pretty sure he's the mole. I'm like, well, we have to figure out who else is, with him. They don't act alone, so it must be like the Imperial Police or the investigators. They're on to us, our operation. It's like the brothel's the front. And then down below is all the mining. So, we have an eavesdropper, right? And it turns out the brothel chick is eavesdropping, and Mugen's like going on about like how great the night's gonna be, just like getting amped up, and she's like listening into the wall, and she's like, oh, my cover's broken. Counterfeiting operation. I might be. I just might be using my YouTube channel as a front. So she has to like go, her cover is gonna be blown. So she's gotta head back to Ito and recoup, So he comes up to her and like she knocks him out cold, and then he gets up, he's like, yeah, I like tough chicks. I like them tough chicks, right? And so she's trying to beat him up and get away, and he's like, this is love. This is it. Thank you guys. Thank you. So let's see where we're at. So he's getting amped up, and she's like, this guy's amazing. He's something else. I think I can use him. He's a miracle to me. She's like, okay, well, we can't do it here. It reminds me of a joke. I'll tell you guys at the end. We can't do it here. We got to do it somewhere else. And so she like tells him the room next door, which is the baddies, and where the guy that's been beaten up is at. And so he comes in, and he's like, hold on. She's like, oh, well, we can't do it now. It's too crowded in here. And he gets upset about that. So he beats them all up to a pulp to get this geisha, right? So she wants to take advantage of him to take out the operation. She's going to use him as like her bulldozer or ace in the hole kind of thing. All he wants to do is get laid. Oh, I had a hard time saying that, guys. So yeah, he wanted to get it. So then she ends up saying, well, we need to go somewhere else, a little bit more, down low. So like they jump down this elevator, and he's like, just like they didn't even take the elevator. They just jumped down. And then she comes across the bad ninja boss guy, right? She's like, damn, I finally found you. I'm gonna take you down, all this stuff, right? And Mugen's like, this is too much, really. This is kind of too much for me. I might back out. And she whispers in his ears something, and I want to know what that was, because your boy took commitment and he just ran right through everybody while she was still like on his shoulders. He really wanted to get it done, but he never gets that because she knocks him out. You want to clip everything I say. So she knocks him out, and her and her accomplice put him on the hill by a tree, and she's like, yeah, his friends will find him. And so they're walking away and she mentions how like she fell in love with him. She's like, when we're done with this operation, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna find him. Like she's just been too wowed. And Fu is hungry. Guys, I'm hungry. And that was the end of episode 15. We did it. We are like halfway through. I'm pretty sure. Halfway through. The other one I said a other dirty word. Call those dirty words. Yeah. So we're gonna take a break next week. I'm gonna play Sims 4. I have a little side quest. I want to do a little mini mission. So I have a sim that's gonna be homeless and wrecking lives. She is an evil sim, so she wants to make some enemies. I'm pretty sure he does. I want the invincible. I want that soundtrack on whatever I say. Oh my god, the one with the bear being pranked. Alright, so the joke. Thank you guys. I appreciate everybody coming and saying hi. What did you think of it, Jacob, now that you've caught up on it? Yes, he does. He's evil. Evil. All right, let me tell you the joke, okay? So there's this little boy and little girl, and they're in like this field. And they're arguing about something the boy has. And she looked at it. She's like, oh my God, that's so awesome. I want it right now. Let's do it. And he's like, hold on. And he looks around. He's like, it's too exposed. Let's go a little bit deeper where the grass is deeper. So they walk a little bit deeper to where the grass is knee high, right? And she's like, all right, well, this is deep enough. Like, let's go ahead. I want to do it right now. Let's do it. And you can tell like the excitement in her voice, but like just a little bit of impatience. Like, I don't understand. And he's like, no, it's too exposed. Like, we can't do it right out here, right now. We need to go a little bit more deeper into the wooded area, right? So they keep going, and it's like waist high. And she's like, let's do it now. She's like, ready, do it. And he's like, no, it's too exposed, right? And we need to go. So they go deeper into this wooded area, and now everything is clear above their heads. Like there's no one around. And she is done. She's completely exasperated. She's like, let's do it right now. Right now. He's like, fine, we'll do it right now. And so they sit down and he says, one M&M for you, one M&M for me. One M&M for you. It is a corny joke, but that's a joke I've had since I was young. Yes. I think I see a putty tat. I have two. That's Boba. Right there. And then Evie is around here somewhere. So not quite up to Cowboy Bebop. Yeah, I'd say that. It's pretty good. Enjoying the ride. It's been a long time since I've seen Cowboy Bebop, so I like the movie that they did. So, but yeah, that's all I got, guys. I'm gonna do the Sims 4 stream, and then we're gonna have the chillin' chat. I have something really interesting I want to do financial wise the first week of March, so hopefully you guys have your calculators ready. Your calculators. And punch some numbers with me. So, all right. And then I also need to make some intros and outros. I'll wait till I'm done with Samurai Champloo, and then I'll do something. So, all right. I'm going to go to bed now. It's late. You guys should get some rest. Have a great week. and I will see you until next time. Bye, lovelies.